Boys and girls, we're going to go over the characteristics of a prairie learner. What is present?
To get to school on time and ready to learn.
Okay, what is engaged?
Focus.
What is grit?
You never give up.
What is growth mindset?
It's okay to make mistakes.
What about goals?
You're aiming for something.
What if you reach your goal?
You make a new one.
What about reflex?
You're thinking about your learning.
Thank you, boys and girls. So, can I pass it around yet?
No.
Nope, we got to keep it very still, right? But what did I say we were going to do today?
Turn. Write about.
We were going to write about your prediction on what our butterflies are going to look like. But before we start our writing, we need to take a look at our poster, right? So, Carrington, what does that say?
I can be a writer.
You can be a writer. Now, to be a writer, there are some things that you need. The first block, let's read it. I can write the sounds I hear. James, why is it important to write the sound you hear and not just some random letters?
Because it might be a nonsense word.
Because we did that yesterday, right? I wrote just some random words. Could you read it?
No.
You could read it, but did it make sense?
No.
No. Now, what about this one down here? We don't have names here yet. Natalie, what's going on here? What do we need?
We need to, if we're gonna write something and we want to make a picture, that's a big colorful picture. And if we can do that, we can put our names on there.
You're right.
How does that help you understand money?
It helps us understand the names
And the value. Like quarter has 25 cents and dime has 10 cents and nickel has 5 cents and a penny has 1 cent.
and then the symbol, like the cent sign and the dollar sign and the decimal that comes right after the dollar.
What about the numbers to the side? What are those numbers for to the side? How do you use
If
those?
we're good to go, we can check it off.
We can check because everyone in this class has a number. So we check it off once we basically know what it means.
When you feel like you're successful at that particular skill or strategy?
So the opinion paragraph for the success criteria, it helps us because it helps us learn the steps of what we need to do. So the topic sentence for the opinion paragraph is I think, and she put that down so that way we wouldn't forget. And then the 3 to 4 supporting sentences help us when we are trying to support our opinion. And then the transition words help us when we're going to the next reason. And then for another reason first, also, and finally. And the concluding sentence wraps all of it up.
Using targets and success criteria, what's been the impact for you on your instruction and on student learning?
Okay, with using the success criteria charts, I would say that my students can see what the Common Core standard is, then they can see the steps that they need to get there. This also helps me as a teacher because if I see one particular area that doesn't have a lot of signatures, then I know that my students aren't feeling real strong about that. They love autographing the chart and that gives them ownership. The other thing I see is when I'm teaching, I often will ask them a question regarding this and they will turn around and look at the chart and then start using things that are on here in the dialogue that they're having in the classroom.